Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the daily Tesla report for Wednesday, September 7th, 2022. Once again, on our Wicked Stocks YouTube channel, we are providing free daily analysis in the daily Tesla or in the Tesla stock. We'll do it all the way through September. And then we'll roll to another stock all the way through October on a day-to-day basis. So please click like and subscribe if you've not done so already. You'll be notified each and every time this report has been uploaded for your viewing. This is well suited for not only day traders, but 3 to 5 day swing traders, 2 to 3, 3 to 5 week position traders who like trading options, for instance, and even the 2 to 3 month time horizon and beyond, because we cover it all in this video. I'm using a template, a newsletter that we've created that we'll getting over to you, if you like, soon. That'll be downloadable for you off the wickedstocks.com website for free. Let's jump into the charts without further ado. We did test that 269.78 rising channel bottom on Tuesday, slipped below it, basically tested last week's low of 266.15, took it out by just a hair, came back nicely, closed higher on the day, and more importantly, above the 269.78 rising channel bottom. That is basically a 2 to 3 month channel bottom, comes back to the late May lows, and it can contain selling through September, and above which there is a case to be made that over the next couple of months, by the end of October perhaps, we can reach that 339.02 long-term resistance area. So this is sort of the upside, or the present upside, 1 to 2 month time horizon. This is sort of the big picture. So holding above 269.78, you could consider, for instance, buying 335, 340 out of the money calls that don't expire for at least a couple of months. That is one idea. Now, on the way up, I've got minor points, all very well suited for aggressive day traders. You could trade any one of these points. They all represent something on the chart, some line study. But in terms of that which stands out as sort of able to contain daily buying pressures, and if settled above, should then yield aggressive follow-through through the rest of the week, that is 284.38, and that is nothing more than a near-term 2 to 3 week descending channel top. So this level is in reach today. And it can contain daily buying pressures. And from 284.38, we could fall back to 269.78 within a day or two. I think I mentioned yesterday how this wedge here between 69.78 and 84.38 is well suited for the swing traders who like to trade the 2 to 3, 3 to 5 day time horizon. But just know that holding above 269.78, this 284.38 level, the settlement above is considered a mere formality. The timing of that is impossible. Today, I don't think so, but by the end of the week, certainly possible. Closing above 284.38, we have a 3 to 5 day buy signal up to 303.01. So that is the next sort of 3 to 5 day swing trade above 284.38. You could also, by looking at this image here, say that holding above 269.78 maintains a 2 to 3 week upside objective at 303.01. So that's well suited for the 2 to 3 week position trader. In trading, if you're an active trader or near-term investor, you're obviously always sort of picking your time horizon. Now, if you're a day trader, that's easy. It's the day itself. If you're a swing trader, it's probably in the 2 to 3 to 3 to 5 day time horizon. But some of you I know like to trade that 2 to 3 week time frame. And this is it here. Holding above 269.78 will keep 303.01 in reach over the next 2 to 3 weeks. And if we close today above 284.38 over the next 3 to 5 days, the 303.01 descending channel top able to contain buying on a weekly basis, quite possibly through next week, and we could fall off from there back to 269.78 perhaps over the following week or two of trade. We could trade inside, fill that 69.78 to 303.01 wedge in over the next few weeks. But once again, holding above 269.78 will keep 339.02 in reach over the next couple of months. And I'll say that closing above 303.01 would clearly indicate 339.02 as a 2 to 3 week objective where we can top out on a quarterly basis, which is to say through the rest of the year if we happen to not test this until we push into October trade, which I think is the likely outcome. So I think that kind of covers it to the upside. Let's talk downside today. That if we do, I'll just go with closing below 269.78. Know that if we break or open below 269.78, both 266.15, last week's low, 263.82, basically the trend line off these lows, those are both well suited for aggressive day traders. But know that closing below 269.78, we should possibly within 3 to 5 days, by the end of next week, I'd say at the latest, fall to our next long-term support threshold at 251.55. And that is a rising 2/3 speed line that is projected off that May low and uses the move high from a few weeks ago. I'm not going to get into the speed line construction here, how to, but just know that closing below 269.78 by the end of next week at the latest, quite possibly over the following several days, we can fall to 251.55. Which is also a significant support level. The way I think I framed it in yesterday's video is that holding above 269.78 maintains a constructive dynamic through the rest of September trade, and by the end of October, we may well reach 339.02. And I really don't turn bearish into October until or unless we close below 251.55. So bullish above 69.78 over the next month or two, bearish below 51.55 over the next month or two. So, if we did, now, by the way, I'm looking at the support and resistance here. We could potentially, if we break, especially open today below 269.78, test 260.76 on an intraday basis, and I think that would be about it to the downside for the day itself. But closing below 269.78, 251.55, a 3 to 5 day target, able to contain selling into possibly through October trade, and if settled below, would clearly put this market on its heels as we continue into later year. I can show that there's all kinds of charts here that I've included today, but I think this is this is the weekly chart. So this, by the way, 250.93 is the weekly. How should I put this? This is not an updated chart. I'm going to leave it alone right now. But next on tomorrow's Thursday's TSLA report, this will be updated. This is sort of symbolizes that speed line I showed you on the daily chart a moment ago at 251.55. So the real number is 251.55 FYI. And I mentioned that if we close below it, we should continue south to not only 206.85, the May low, within as little as 3 to 5 weeks, but over the next couple of months, we can continue all the way back to this 193.76 long-term channel bottom that we actually did test in May and June again. And at the time, we'd been telling our premium subscribers on wickedstocks.com, because we put out a couple of stock picks a week on our advisory service that don't ever show up on YouTube. At the time, we were mentioning that is good bottom picking territory at that channel formation that is now presently at 193.76, and that was a good trade at the time, as you can obviously see. It still is, actually, above 251.55. I think I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't think there's anything really else that needs to be said. And I think I've said enough. That's all I've got for Wednesday's Daily TSLA Report. I'll be back tomorrow with Thursdays. Please click like and subscribe every single time you watch this report. I appreciate it very much. You have a great day.